guys, welcome back to my channel. You guys, I'm so excited about today's video because I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on the new Morphe 35XO eyeshadow palette, as well as their new mascara, new primer, and new lip color. I didn't get all of the lip colors that they just came out with in their lipstick form, but I got one that I was really interested in. Not only that, I'm wearing a full face of Morphe, so I thought it would be pretty cool if I did a full face, almost first impressions, but like a full face using all Morphe and also the new products. The full face of all Morphe products is going to be towards the end of this video, but I do want to share my thoughts on the new products that I mentioned, just because I know some of you guys probably just came here to see my thoughts on the new products, but I also wanted to do a video dedicated to doing a full face of Morphe, and some of the products I used in the full face is new things that I never used before, like the Bretman Rock highlighter palette. Yes, I know this came out like what, maybe 2 years ago, but I just got it, so it's new to me, and I used this today. I also used a new shade in the Fluidity foundation, as well as I tried out the Morphe primer for the first time. If you guys want to see all of that, then definitely stay tuned towards the end of this video. But let's go ahead and get started with the review on the newer products. And let's go ahead and start off with the eyeshadow palette, because this just came out like 3 days ago, I think. It's available on Morphe.com as well as at Ulta, which is where I got mine from. And this palette retails for $25. This is their holiday collection palette, and there are other things in this holiday collection, but I only picked up the eyeshadow palette as well as the Continuous Setting Mist Duo. It came with a full-size duo as well as a little mini size. I ordered that online because they didn't have it in store, so that's coming later. I love that mist, and apparently there's a limited edition scent in the holiday collection one, so I picked it up, and that retails for $20, which is such a freaking steal. $20 for 2 setting sprays, a full size and a travel size. Very nice. And like regular price is like $16, $18, so hello. But the eyeshadow palette I definitely did try out today, and I'm wearing it on my eyes right now. When I looked at this palette, it does not look holiday to me. It feels like Valentine's Day meets Christmas. You guys can see the packaging of it. It has like, at first I thought it was like Valentine's Day candy hearts, but it could be considered as ornaments. I don't really know. It really depends on you and like how you feel you take it. I mean, the name of it is like 35XO, so I'm like kind of, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this feels like Christmassy or more Valentine's Day themed? But the inside is a beautiful mauve lover's dream. First of all, there are shade names inside of the eyeshadow palette. Morphe doesn't really do that. So when they do it, it's like, dang, this is so revolutionary for Morphe to do. Normally they just put a little freaking plastic sheet that no one looks at and ends up throwing away inside the palettes. But they actually put the shade names in here, and not only that, this packaging is cardboard. It's also $25. So normally Morphe just does the plastic packaging and it's like black. That's it. But this is the same price, but the design of this looks phenomenal. It looks like there was thought put into this, and also put the shade names in here for $25. Morphe can include shade names and actually design their packaging and keep the price point at $25. So if I see Morphe come out with another eyeshadow palette that's all black and there's no shade names in here and it's also $25, I'm gonna feel some type of way. This makes Morphe's palettes fun and makes me excited to use it. I don't know, it might just be me, but packaging of a palette really influences if I want to use it that day or if I just want to use it at all. And this is one of those palettes where I feel like I will pull from just because the packaging is fun. It's beautiful. It's pretty. They all blended out really, really beautifully. The shades are very pigmented. I cannot complain about that. I really enjoyed every shade that I used. In the more like full face of Morphe section of this video, you'll see me using this palette. I will say I do wish there were a little bit more like darker purples in here maybe. There's just more lighter shades in here than there are deeper shades. It's not like I can't use those, but I just wish there was a little bit more deeper shades. The bottom row is semi-deep, but that's about it. And the deepest it goes is this brown. This isn't even a black, which is fine, but I was really hoping for like a red or a green. When I think holiday, I think reds, greens, burgundies, purples. Like, I would love to see Morphe come up with a holiday palette that has those colors in there. This is really pretty, but it also doesn't really feel holiday to me. It just feels like the sister to the Everyday Chic palette, if that makes sense. But I really enjoy playing with this. I feel like this is one of those Morphe palettes that I will pull from a lot. For $25, I think it's worth it, and I feel like you get, comparing this palette to the other Morphe palettes that are $25 and it's just black packaging and there's nothing, there's no shade names in the inside, I just feel like, dang, I feel like those palettes are not worth $25 compared to this one actually being $25 and having more in it. I don't know, am I making sense, guys? See more of my thoughts about it when we get into the Morphe try on. So let's talk about the mascara, you guys, and the primer. These just came out recently and I wasn't sure if I was gonna pick these up, but I did. I ended up doing it. Let's start off with the primer. So the Morphe Lash Primer retails for $10. It comes in this white sleek packaging, which is pretty standard. Honestly, it doesn't feel like there's any weight to it. It doesn't feel like it costs an arm and a leg, but this primer is blue, which is very interesting. I'm really curious about why they chose the color blue for this primer, because it is such a dark blue to where like you really gotta coat your lashes in that mascara to get rid of the blue color. I don't really know exactly if this helped my eyelashes. I will say it like lifted them up, but I don't know if that's just because I was putting a product on my lashes and just like added length to them. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not really sure about lash primers. I don't really know if they really work. But let me tell you guys about the mascara. The mascara retails for $12 and this baby is heavy. I love the packaging of this. I love the raised Morphe logo. It just looks really luxurious and pretty. Like, I want to put this on display. And the wand, oh my gosh, you guys. This wand is amazing. It is like a weirdly shaped wand, but it literally hits all the points of a mascara that you need. It has like the tip to get like in the inner corner for your lashes, and then it also has like the fluffy separated bristles to really extend your lashes as well as like not let them clump up. And then it also has, as you get like further into the wand of the mascara, it has like smaller little brush hairs to get your lower lashes. I was able to do everything with this mascara, and do you guys see? Let me zoom you guys in because I want you guys to see my lashes. Do you guys see these? They look so pretty. Oh my god, I just realized I had mascara right here. Love that for me. But yeah, kind of looks like a mole from far away, right? Whatever, we'll leave it. But do you guys see my lashes? My lower lashes look so pretty, and my actual lashes look pretty good. Like, I'm really impressed with this mascara. I cannot complain. I really like this mascara a lot. I highly recommend this mascara. It's really beautiful. And yeah, like Morphe really did their thing with this. I didn't think I would like this as much, but it's really good. I really like it. I will say with the primer, putting on the mascara, it was so hard because I could kind of still see the blue primer under it. So I don't really know if I'm going to use the primer again. But I felt like I had to put a lot of mascara on just to get rid of the blue color. I will try the mascara without the primer. I should have did one eye with the primer and the other eye without the primer, but I thought about that after I did it. So I will update you guys because I've been really into wearing my natural lashes lately, so I'm in the market for a really good mascara besides the It Cosmetics one. So the last two products I want to talk about before we move on to the try on portion is the New in the Moment lipstick. This retails for $10 and it's a really pretty fuchsia color. I'm wearing it right now and it kind of reminds me of Heroine from MAC. So if you love that shade, you'll definitely love this shade right here. It's really pretty. I just think that I just didn't like it with this lip pencil. Got the shade Fashionista. Not a fan of this. This lip pencil retails for $4 and I'm not a fan of like pencil type lip liners. I really much prefer like the retractable ones because I feel like those are a little bit more creamy and they really glide. These kind of catch, and that's how I felt with this one. I didn't really like this pencil, to be honest, but this color is really pretty because I went in with my Scorpio lip liner from Juvia's Place and I actually really like the color now. It's not too bright as it was in the try on part. I really like the things that I tried today from Morphe. Morphe's really killing it. Now we're gonna move into the full face of Morphe, plus a try on and first impressions of all of these new products that I just talked about. So let's go ahead and get started. Morphe used to be one of my favorite brands, and believe it or not, Morphe takes up about 75% of my collection. I did declutter a lot of Morphe palettes. Morphe was a brand that I used to use when I first started getting into makeup, and that is something I'm always going to be grateful for and love Morphe for. Getting me into loving color and just being really great for beginners. So I really do recommend Morphe if you are a beginner and you really want to get into makeup. Of course, everyone changes and their preferences change, and I'm starting to buy a lot more products from Morphe as they release new things because they are really killing it right now. But before we go ahead and get into this full face look today, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Morphe 2 lip oil. I love this lip oil. It's my favorite. And then it kind of looks like gloss. So it makes your lips look really glossy. I don't know if you guys could see this. I did already do my eyebrows off camera. I did go in with my Holy Grail Morphe brow pencil. I like to use the shade Java and Chocolate Mousse. I kind of alternate between the two. And the brow gel that I used was from Morphe as well. This is the brow setting gel in the shade Translucent. I love this. My brow hair stays in place throughout the whole day. This is one of my favorite brow gels on the market right now, and it's really affordable. These two together are literally the Holy Grail brow situation, you know. These are so good. I use these every day, and if it's not Morphe's brow pencil, I really don't want it. And I'm starting to feel the same way about this brow gel. So I'm gonna go in with this Equalizer foundation primer. I've never used this before. I have oily skin that's geared towards oily skin. They have a Revitalizer face primer, but I also have that one, but I'm gonna use this one today. Okay. It does feel matte. I love that like matte kind of almost silicone-y feel that mattifying primers give. I feel like it's actually going to mattify my skin. We're going to go in with the Fluidity foundation. This is in the shade F4.90. So I'm going to see. I don't really know if this is going to work for me, but we're going to try it out today. I'm going to take my Morphe foundation brush. This is the E44 brush. And I'm just going to take, I think I'm going to take some of this on my hand. I don't know how I feel about this color. This color might not work for me, and I might have to just use the Morphe 2, but we're gonna just test it out to see anyways. Yeah. Oh no. I don't know. I don't know. I might could make this work. Honestly, I really could. Your girl can make this work. I don't know. It might oxidize. I used to love using this foundation. I know a lot of people didn't really like it, but I liked it. So yeah. Alright, I'm not going to put that much foundation on today because I'm not really feeling full coverage like that, but I did want to try this shade out. It looks pretty good so far. I can't really complain. So I don't have a concealer from Morphe, so I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Deep Chestnut because I'm feeling like a semi-bright under eye today. I do have a setting powder from Morphe. This is in the shade Translucent Rich, and it's pretty dark, but I guess I'll still use it today. This is what it looks like. Okay, that actually looks really good. It's kind of like evening out this color concealer, which I'm not mad about. This is definitely not my favorite setting powder, and I don't really use this one as much, but it's not horrible. It is doing the job. It's setting my face, so I'm gonna go in to the Morphe face palette. This is the 8D Deep Glam palette. I'm gonna go in with this contour shade right here, and then I'm gonna bronze because this palette does have my favorite bronzer from Morphe, and that is the bronzer in the shade Supreme. Alright, so now I'm going to go into the bronzer. This is the shade Supreme. It's my favorite bronzer ever, and I only use this bronzer really. But I love it. Morphe did such a good job with this bronzer. So I'm just bronzing up my face with this shade. I love this. Is so convenient. This is like my ideal travel palette, and I love it. I'm so happy that Morphe came out with these because they're great. I have a review of this if you guys want to see it, but you guys see me testing it out now. And you guys basically hear my thoughts, so I do really, really like this. I did just get this Babe in Paradise palette. This is the highlighter palette in collaboration with Bretman Rock, and I just got this. Morphe had a 30% off entire site sale, and I picked this up, so I'm really excited to try this. I do wish there was a mirror in here because this is a $30 palette, which I feel like there should be a mirror in here, but there isn't, so we're just gonna have to make do. I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Mahu. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's this little golden-y type shade right here. Do this. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, that's really pretty. I really like this. And a little bit is going a long way. You guys saw that I only went in with one dip. I'm gonna go in with one of these blushes. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here because it's a little bit less bright. So I just want something really simple, you know? Just something that'll kiss the cheeks, you know? Just something that'll kiss the cheeks because I am going in with the new Morphe holiday palette, so I just want something that's going to like go with anything that I do because I have no idea what I'm doing. So now I'm going to take the eyelid primer in the shade Translucent. I've never used this. This says it's waterproof and 12-hour long wear, so we're gonna see just how long wearing this is. Maybe if I just put it on my finger. It seems like this primer is blending out really nicely, so to go into the new Morphe holiday palette, which I'm really excited about. So I don't know what I want to do. It's just so mauve-y. On camera, a lot of the colors look really light, but in person, these are so gorgeous. I'm really thirsty. That's Diet Coke. It does not taste good. It does not taste good at all. I need a transition shade, so I'm gonna go into the shade Talk Feelings, which is this like mauve pinkish shade. Oh, but she's a pretty shade. She's really pretty. You guys, I literally just noticed that there's shade names in here. Like, I love that. I love shade names. Just really make a shade come to life. It just makes it seem like more work was put into a palette. Now I'm gonna go into the shade Meet the Rents because it's calling me. I'm just gonna start putting it in the outer corner. Yes, she's gorgeous and she's really pigmented. I'm not doing anything too dramatic today. This is gonna be like a simple look, a really simple everyday kind of look. One thing I really love about this palette is that they gave us a like dark muted brown shade in here. So if I wanted to go darker, I could. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the same brush and go into the shade Make It Official. Oh, these shade names are so cute. And I'm just going to put this in the outer corner just to darken it up just a tad. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. So now we just need a shade on the lid, and I already know what I want to do. I want to take the shade Kiss Me, which is so pretty. I really hope this is not a topper shade because the way that it just went onto the brush kind of, yeah, it kind of is a topper shade. But you know what? We're going to work with it. We're going to work with it, and we're just going to put it all over the lid. There is a lot of fallout with this shade, so be warned. It might be best to do your eyes first and then do your base makeup. Lastly, I feel like we need a lower lash kind of shade. I think I might go back into Meet the Rent and put that on the lower lash. Let's go ahead and move on to the rest of the products and the rest of the face. So now that we have our eyes done, which look really pretty, such a nice, beautiful, everyday, pinky kind of look, which I live for, you know. This look kind of reminds me of the look that I did with the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette. Kind of reminds me of that. Two new products from Morphe that just came out. That is their new Make It Big mascara as well as their lash primer. And let me tell you guys, this mascara has so much freaking weight to it. Like, it's heavy. There's a lot of claims on this mascara. It says 100% experienced instant volume. So we're gonna see. 100% experienced an immediate lengthening effect. Okay, and then 98% said the mascara was easy to build and layer. We'll see. And then as for the primer, it just says to use this before you start your mascara. Here's the gag with this. This primer is blue. It's a blue primer. So that's what we're gonna go in with first. I do hate that this packaging is white though, because this is gonna get dirty so fast. Oh my gosh. It's like really blue. So I'm just going to apply this to my lashes. I do like that you can see the color. You guys, my lashes are blue. So we're just gonna go in with the mascara. I really like this wand though on this mascara. It's like really coating my lashes and wow, wait, hold up. Whoa, hold on. Do you guys see my lashes? They're really pretty. And I love that you can like really use like the inside of the mascara wand to get the lower lashes. We have one more product to try out. Well, kind of two. It's the new shades of the lipstick that they just came out with, if I can find it. Okay, so it's the new shades of the lipstick. This is in the shade In the Moment, and I also have Fashionista. I'm not sure if this lip liner is new, but I know the shade is new of the lipstick. So I'm gonna go in with the lip liner. She's purple. This is what it looks like, you guys. Really pretty. Ooh, she's bright. Oh, she's really bright. She's a bright purple. Oh, I don't know about her, but she kind of reminds me of Heroine from MAC. So, yeah. But maybe if I like fix this up a bit. Let me see what I can do. Maybe if I take some of this Juvia's Place Scorpio lip, it kind of has like a purpley tint to it. Maybe if I like darken up the line. Going in with the darker lip liner first and then adding this pink in there, I think really works. So now I'm just going to finish off this look with the Madison Beer Lockdown Luminous Setting Spray. That stuff smells so good. Oh my gosh. Here is the finished look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video of a full face of Morphe. I literally have everything to make a full face, and I will go and get a concealer because I really enjoyed everything I tried out. The only thing I will say is with the foundation, it's really give or take. I really prefer the Morphe 2 foundation, if I'm being completely honest, but I didn't use that today. I know I love this, but I want to try out that different shade of the Fluidity foundation. And the Fashionista lip pencil isn't a pencil for me. I don't really like it. I'm not a fan of like pencil lip liners. I like more of the like retractable because I feel like those are more creamy and they're not like pencil-y, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!